What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome to a very exciting video. In this video we welcome Mohamed Salah to Liverpool. The transfer, if he doesn't fail the medical, we'll go through. Liverpool have had a 34 million plus 5 million pounds add-ons bid accepted for Mohamed Salah, so in total he could cost with bonuses 39 million, which is the record-breaking transfer for Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp. And Mohamed Salah right now, when I'm making this video, is undergoing a medical in a Liverpool hospital. James Pearce, one of the most well-connected and most respected Liverpool journalists, just confirmed that Mohamed Salah's medical is underway. So God forbid Mohamed Salah, if Mohamed Salah doesn't fail his medical, he will be officially a Liverpool player and he could be announced either today or tomorrow. So let me know, guys, what is your reaction to this? Whether you support Liverpool or another club, I want to hear your opinion. What do you think about Mohamed Salah, who actually scored more goals and got more assists in the last two seasons than any of Firmino, Coutinho or Sturridge or any other Liverpool player, in fact. And 39 million is an awful lot of money, but I'm actually just happy that we wiped Andy Carroll out of the Liverpool record transfer book, because it should be nowhere near that. And it's also very interesting that Liverpool have been a long time admirer of Salah. We actually wanted to buy him 3 years ago for 12 million. We had a 12 million pound bid rejected. We have been in negotiations with Basel for a long time, but then Mourinho and Chelsea swooped in and signed Salah. But of course, you know, Salah didn't really make it at Chelsea because of the fierce competition that he had. And also, he was very young at that time. He was only 21 years old. But now he's 24, he's approaching the best years of his career, and he's exactly the kind of player that I want Liverpool to sign. And I said this all along, look at how much of a big difference Mane did to this Liverpool side. These kind of wingers can stretch the play, they can put fullbacks on the back foot, and also it will create a lot of space for the likes of Sturridge, Firmino, Coutinho, Wijnaldum, Henderson. And I'm so excited to watch Liverpool next season. I mean, with Salah and Mane on either side of either Firmino or Sturridge, it's going to be very exciting to watch Liverpool. And Salah could be a key for Liverpool to go from 4th place to maybe challenging for the title, because remember that against the top 6 Liverpool were unbeaten, and we actually struggled more against the bottom 10 sides who parked the bus, and Mane was key in unlocking those kind of defenses. Salah could be another tool, another key to unlocking those types of defenses. And if we could, you know, beat the teams that we actually are better than on paper, and if we could collect a lot more points against those sides, I can actually see Liverpool maybe not winning the title, but certainly finishing in the top 3, because Jurgen Klopp is such a great manager. He can actually harness more out of players than what they can actually do, and actually improve players a lot. And just a few details about this Mohamed Salah deal. So Monchi explained a week ago that Roma is not a supermarket, so there are no discounts, no bargains. Roma wanted close to 40 million pounds for Salah. They wanted 40 million euros actually, which is about 34 million pounds plus add-ons, and Liverpool in the end decided to pay this amount of money for the little Pharaoh, as he's nicknamed, because he's Egyptian. This also worries me a little bit, that when the Africa Cup of Nations comes along, we would have Mane and Salah gone. But thankfully next season the Africa Cup of Nations not happening. It's only every 2 years, so next season we won't have to worry about any of our African players going away. I still think that we need at least 3 or 4 of those kind of players who can take on defenders, who can go past people. And only Origi, Mane and maybe Coutinho had that kind of you know, flair, and Firmino as well sometimes. But you know, Salah is one of the fastest players in the world. He's actually one of the top 10 fastest footballers in the world. He is actually faster than Mane. Can you believe that? And Mane is lightning quick. Some of the counter-attacks that Liverpool did last season with Mane and Firmino and Coutinho and sometimes Origi running at the defense was just spectacular to watch. And with Salah, it could really change the game for Liverpool, in my opinion. It would really change some of the defensive teams' approach, because last season they knew that if they suffocated Liverpool in the middle, we didn't have any width apart from when Mane was on top form. Otherwise, they just put 2 players on Mane and that's it. There weren't any, you know, real threat otherwise coming for the fullbacks. But now with Salah and Mane, if they double up on both of them on the wings, that will leave a lot of space in the middle, or at least there will be instances where either Coutinho or either Firmino or Wijnaldum or Lallana or Emre Can or Henderson, one of them might be free in the middle to have a shot or to do a killer pass. So this is going to be very interesting, and I'm really actually fascinated by what kind of tactical changes Jurgen Klopp will make. There are also talks of Coutinho moving back into the number 8 spot. At the end of the season, especially against the likes of West Ham, we played like that and it worked like a charm. Coutinho as a number 8 is devastating. When he has runners in front of him, he's as good at picking out a pass, picking out a player as anybody in the world. I believe that, really. And Coutinho has world-class vision. And when Salah, Mane and Firmino or Sturridge will run the channels on 3 different parts of the pitch. I mean, Mane could run the channels on the right, Salah is left-footed, so he could run the channels on the left, and Sturridge and Firmino could, you know, try and cause havoc in the midfield. Coutinho will have so many options to pick out these players. And before that, there wasn't, you know, that many options. Yes, Mane stretched the defenses, but sometimes, you know, teams could even defend against Mane. But Salah, I think, changes a lot of, you know, defensive side's approach to Liverpool, so it will be very interesting. Also, my little worry is I really hope that we bring in a better left back than Milner, because if Coutinho will play on the left side of the center midfield, that would leave Milner with a lot less defensive cover, because I think last season it was Wijnaldum who played on the left side of the 3-man midfield, and Coutinho played in front of Wijnaldum, so Coutinho not tracking back wasn't a problem because Wijnaldum tracked back and helped Milner. But if Coutinho will play there further back, it will leave Milner exposed, and one-on-one he's not the best. He's good defensively, but that worries me a little bit. So I really hope that Jurgen Klopp will figure out something along those lines. I would actually put Emre Can and Henderson as the 2 defensive midfielders and put Coutinho just a little bit further away ahead with less defensive responsibilities, because frankly Coutinho is he's not a defensive midfielder, he's not even a box-to-box midfielder, he's more a number 10 or number 8, an attacking player. So I would actually give Coutinho more license to roam freely in the middle. So that is going to be very interesting to see. And another very interesting transfer news, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang could still leave Borussia Dortmund, because Dortmund CEO Watzke has invited interested clubs to make a formal offer for Aubameyang. He said, "We will listen to it when a club is willing to show its appreciation for Aubameyang in a financial way as well. They want about 70 million euros, which could be about 64 million pounds. And honestly, in today's market, I think Aubameyang is worth it. I think Liverpool should go for him, honestly, because can you imagine an attack of Aubameyang, Mane and Salah with either Coutinho or Firmino behind them? And yes, then that would leave maybe Firmino on the bench or somebody else, but I'm sure that Jurgen Klopp could make that work, and we will have a lot of games next season, so I'm sure that they could rotate in the midfield, and there will be injuries. Liverpool always get injuries, so most teams do. So I think Aubameyang, if Liverpool have a chance of getting him, I think we should go out and try. I'm not saying that Liverpool will get him, but I'm saying that we should try, in my opinion. For 70 million euros, that's actually, I think he's worth it, even though he's 28 years old. If he wins the league for you, and honestly, Aubameyang could be the difference between Liverpool finishing third or winning the Premier League title. If he wins the league for you after 27 long years, that 64 million pounds is a well worth investment, in my opinion. Also, another transfer news coming from the Daily Express is that Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp are looking at the Celtic left back Kieran Tierney. I'm not sure how good he is. He's an exciting young talent, and I heard that Jurgen Klopp might be thinking about actually buying a backup left back instead of Moreno and Milner as our first choice left back. As I said, that doesn't really sit well with me. And just breaking news just right now came in that Napoli had an 11 million pound bid rejected from Liverpool for Alberto Moreno. I would say just take the money and run, but usually that's just their opening bid, and Liverpool want closer to 15 million pounds for Moreno. If we could get 50 million pounds for Alberto Moreno, I mean, boy, oh boy, Liverpool would do very, very well with that. And Tierney could be the replacement for him. He is valued about 50 million as well. He has still a contract for another 4 years. Brendan Rodgers, I'm not sure how much he would like to do a deal with Liverpool, but I really hope that Liverpool bring in a new left back. And I still feel that we might have a chance of getting Van Dijk, even though Liverpool has said in that statement that we ended our interest in Van Dijk. Jurgen Klopp still wants him. Van Dijk still wants to play for Jurgen Klopp, so maybe Liverpool will just wait, and in August we will go in with a bid. We shall wait and see. It's going to be a long transfer window, let me tell you that. And the RB Leipzig CEO said that Forsberg and Naby Keita are going nowhere, but the same thing was said by the Wolfsburg CEO, that De Bruyne is going nowhere, just before Man City signed him. So if Liverpool offer enough money and enough wages for Keita, and we can offer at least 4 times as many pounds as wages for Naby Keita as Leipzig can, then I think we still have a chance of getting him. But of course Leipzig are a richer club than Wolfsburg were when they sold De Bruyne, but everybody has a price in football, so we shall wait and see. I will keep you updated about this. Actually, I have some quotes about I have some quotes from the Leipzig CEO, who said it would be irresponsible to let one of our top performers leave now. Emil Forsberg and Naby Keita are extremely talented and promising players. We are glad that we as a club are aiding their development, and will now be able to prove ourselves in the Champions League, and there are no concrete offers. So of course, if a bid comes in, we will deal with that. That's what he said. So make that what you will, and let me know what are your thoughts about this in the comments below. And thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Goodbye.